All right, we have people in Cleveland Brown media questioning the situation on Shedeur Sanders' back injury. He traveled back to Colorado to see Coach Prime, his father, and everybody back at the University of Colorado for the homecoming weekend, where Colorado got absolutely destroyed and humiliated on their home field. But he traveled with his back injury. You could see parts of the trip on Well Off Media. And now people in Cleveland media are questioning what is the truth behind Shedeur Sanders' back, because he said Sunday after the game that he was good to play and that the coaches held him out, but then Monday he couldn't practice. So people are trying to figure out what is going on. The legitimacy of this back injury is now being called into question. We have to break this down. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, and hype the video. Let's get right into this. Let's start here, where Shedeur Sanders is addressing traveling with his back injury and why he decided to make the trip.
Plan wasn't to go at all, and I was like a little mad, I was a little cooked because I'm dealing with this back stuff. Because Sandra, she came out to Cleveland, and we just started doing treatment. So then one morning I just thought about it. What if I just fly to Boulder and go back home same day, and she comes so we're able to get our treatment in? And then on top of that, it was like, family mean everything, so like there's certain key moments in life, it's priceless, so, I need love, I need to be around like family, so I want to just come back home. I think he's gonna be excited. Because he don't expect me able to come. Family is priceless, so whatever it costs, whatever it is, to get back and enjoy and spend those moments with your family means a lot. I ain't seen him in a minute. He got a lot of stuff he's going through himself. So, I just want to be able to bring that spark, be a little bit of happiness, in his life.
So you saw that, and then this is the interaction.
Came here, see.
You can see how excited they both.
Dad, see, Prime time. You should be. For me to get here, it's a real sacrifice. He did make a sacrifice. We appreciate what Prime. Oh, where you going? I got treatment in the morning, and right now I'm about to go right now.
So you see him right there with Coach Prime. Now, that is, this whole situation in Cleveland is nasty work, man. We really got to figure out, they got to get Kevin Stefanski up out of there. So that situation now has Cleveland media questioning the legitimacy of his injury, and just what the transparency is what the people want. What's going on? How, when did it happen? How did that, what's going on? Let's take a listen.
Some of this with Shedeur, and I wanted you to talk about this in particular because I'm trying to figure out what exactly is happening within the Shedeur discussion. I don't know what's going on with the back problem, and I'm very confused. Monday he's not practicing. Obviously, they're off today. We'll find out what happens on Wednesday. But last Sunday, after the game was done, and again, remember, they just played a game, and he's talking to reporters. I don't know, I don't know who exactly he was talking to in the scrum, but I believe Mary Kay's reported the recounting of it where he makes the reference of how it wasn't his call to be sitting down. It wasn't his call to not be the backup in that Patriots game. I would imagine that.
In other words, he was ready to go even if he wasn't 100%.
Right, and I remember we did the pregame show. I'm here with Coach Riz. We're going through, as people that are there are describing what's happening on the field as he's warming up, and he looks all right, and things look good, and then you find out he's not the backup quarterback. And you just have a week where it feels like we got no information. I don't know the status of it. And then he misses Monday's practice. And the whole thing, I don't know what it is, but something just doesn't pass the smell test.
Yeah, it feels...
Smells fishy. It smells real fishy over there in Cleveland. I don't know what's going on. I don't trust none of them. Kevin Stefanski, Andrew Berry. I just don't trust none of them. Andrew Berry's avoiding the media. Kevin Stefanski won't say anything. He might as well not even stand at the damn podium. This is wild. It's wild.
It's a little fishy, but here's the other thing, too. Then congratulations to the Browns for the commitment to the bit coming out of the bye week and not having Shedeur practice because of the back. If it's what has been insinuated in some circles, I'm not saying you, Jonathan, but I'm just saying the insinuation out there is that this is a phantom back injury for Shedeur, right? I'm not putting
but I don't really know what to believe one way or another.
I'm just saying the Browns are certainly committed to the bit because they did not have him practice yesterday.
But he gave off the impression that everything was trending in the right direction and it seemed fine, and then he doesn't practice on Monday, and then we don't have any real updates one way or another.
He did.
There's been no updates on the situation. Why is it such a hush thing with what's going on? Like, there's no transparency.
Did fly to see his family, and I want to be very clear because there were some people criticizing that. I have no problem with Shedeur going to see his family during the bye week.
Yeah.
That's what the bye week's all about.
Right, exactly.
Back injury or no back injury, that's what the bye week is all about. I'm not going to get on that kid for being a human being going to see his family. That to me, non-story. Now, if he's missing practice because he went to see family, okay, there's a little bit of a story there, so long as, like, you're not talking about an ill family member or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I do. I just think it's okay if you're sitting there and you're a Shedeur Sanders fan and you're saying something's not right. Something's not adding up. The 1 + 1 isn't equaling 2. And normally I would give the Browns.
Especially when you watch Dylan Gabriel on the field and you're watching what a catastrophe that is. And
hey, man. It's so nice to see some of y'all finally start to come around on this Dylan Gabriel thing. It took y'all long enough. Y'all were in denial for a long enough time. This dude should not look this bad. Dylan Gabriel has received first-team reps since rookie minicamp. Let's be real here. He's been getting first-team reps since he stepped off the plane in Cleveland. He should not be looking as bad. It's nice that some of you guys are finally coming around the corner on it.
You're saying, how can this, okay, so if Dylan, right, by the Browns metric, if Dylan is so much further ahead than Shedeur, then how, and I'm not bashing Shedeur, but I'm just saying, like, for the sake of conversation, then how bad is Shedeur?
Well, and that's where they lose me in a lot of ways.
But that's what I'm saying. If Dylan Gabriel is light years ahead, and as far as being ready to play, and he doesn't look like he's ready to play, but that's what the organization keeps feeding us, is that, you know, there's this gap between these two quarterbacks. Well, then I have to ask the question, my goodness gracious, how far behind is Shedeur? How bad is Shedeur? Now, what I do find interesting,
he's not bad. They lying. They've been doing this since day one. They never really wanted to give this dude a chance. There's no transparency on what's going on with the back injury. He said he was good to go. The coaches pulled him. It is what it is. I don't expect us to get any honesty or nothing real from that organization, that coaching staff. It's a complete clown show. And it's been one for a very, very long time. And as people say, the Browns will be the Browns. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. This Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the